could have possibly overlooked this, man? And you asking yourself, what in the world? What do I do? How do I how do I what else are they lying about? What else am I overlooking? What else have I blinded myself to? And you gotta ask yourself, what is it? What's going on here? What am I missing? And it's not that you're missing. We have all through generations of just misinformation and people believing more than knowing. We have been put into a dormant state, physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. A lot of it's very dormant, and I mean that because we are in a day and age now where we are a lot more numb to things and accepting to things that we shouldn't be. And it would be easy to act like this was something that happened overnight, or act like it's something that could be changed overnight. Now, honestly, me personally, I know it could actually happen overnight, but it would literally just take everybody saying, you know what? No more of the foolishness. We all just need to get together and do what we supposed to do and do right by each other. That way ain't no mess. You know what I'm saying? But some people that ain't enough for them. They need more. Like happiness ain't enough. They want happiness along with being able to be greedy. You know, people do stuff like that. Like they take something and make it the way they gonna be happy. Like some people talk about it. You know, some people think it feels good to hurt people. You know, that's you know. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not here to pass judgment, but if you know your nature is to fuck shit up, don't pose as somebody who gives a shit. You see how that works? If you're a fucking villain, be a villain. But don't try to hang around with the heroes, knowing damn well all you want to do is villain shit. Be who you are. A lot of y'all know damn well you got evil intentions in you. The problem is you don't want to be who you are because you don't want to face the consequences of what comes with it. Yes, if you have a lot of discrimination issues against different people and things, don't keep trying to hide amongst it. Don't go to work with these same people that you despise and then you go home talking about, I can't stand these people. No. Start working with them. Go work with the people that feel like you. But you don't want to do that because there's other people that you do care about and you do like that don't like that stuff. But that's not you being who you are. Things would be way more easier that way. Because the biggest problem we got right now is everybody want to be something they not. And that's what's wrong with everything all the way back in history. Somebody got something somebody else wanted. Since they don't want to give it to them, they want to take it. Instead of going to create their own, they want to take it from them. It's always some kind of greed or pride involved. It's always been somebody wants something somebody else got. Somebody don't want to see somebody else together, working together, being happy around each other. Don't matter if it's male or female. Don't matter if it's more than one tribe. Didn't matter. All this foolishness stems from the same lower self-dwelling people. Just because your sacral chakra is your strongest chakra, that does not have anything to do with dwelling in your lower self. Not the same thing. Your kundalini energy is in the low end of your body. Sits down at the base of your spine. Core, you waiting to explode and awaken you and balance you, but you got to get to that. I'm working on it myself. I know it's there. I can feel the energy in me every day. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about the fact that too many people are hiding. Be who you are. But also know that if you're going to be who you are and who you are is against love and you like to destroy. So you got to understand everything can be used or has different purposes or different sides to it. Like most people hear love and they think, oh, love, there's no violence when you mention love. Bullshit. Touch. Harm somebody's loved one. You'll get all the violence you're asking for. You'll get every drop of it. Every single goddamn drop you looking for, you can get it. See, love can beget violence. Violence doesn't necessarily beget love. You know, it's not really considered love. You can't like just beat someone into loving you. That's abuse. But you can push the most loving creature in the world to fight you if you hurt what they love. And some of you don't realize that by playing the wolf in sheep's clothing, you're taking those lovers and making them fighters. See, a lover and a fighter can coexist in the same body. One stays dormant when the other one is satisfied. When one's not satisfied, the other one comes to play. Most of the most brave warriors and fighters that you will ever come across in your life, you won't know exactly how dangerous or how powerful they are until you bother someone they love. Because other than that, they're as happy-go-lucky and loving and fun to be around as your favorite person in the world. Hell, they probably are your favorite person in the world. And you love them to death, and they love you. And if everybody or anybody gets you wrong, they're always there, aren't they? Don't matter if it's one problem or 200. That person, when you look to whatever side you used to looking for them, when you look somewhere in that room, that one person just standing in the room like this, I got you. Love, love, love. People think that if you love, you're weak. Completely opposite. When you love, you're stronger. Because there are parts of you that you can reach with love that you can't access through anger. That's why there's always a light side to everything and a dark side to everything. It's like Street Fighter and shit. You got a regular Hado and you had the dark Hado. So you got Ryu and then you had Akuma. Akuma went the dark way. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like when it gets down to it, I told y'all love is going to fix all of this because either people just going to come together in love to love each other as all lovers want to do. And that is really what's going on. Or all the people that love gonna come together to fight for love. And we all know what happens when people fight for love. They win. That phrase really does pay. Love conquers all. You ever wonder who win the war? The side that love they cause the most. They loved it so much they prepared better than every other military. Their strategy was just that much more sharper. They put that much more time into it. Sometimes. If you're experiencing buffer, please don't worry about it. Building up the signal. And if you are watching on YouTube, go get the Cruddy Radio app. The Cruddy Radio app is available in the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. And you can get it. It's free. Download it and you can hear me crystal clear regardless of whatever video buffering we may experience from time to time, because the video stream is the new part of it, so we're still working out kinks. But I appreciate you attending either way. So yeah, and also you can, if you have a laptop or a desktop, you can go to CruddyRightRadio.com. You can also tune in from there. We do this. The Midday Blend comes on Monday through Friday, noon to 2. If you don't see me at noon, that means it's going to be an afternoon blend that day, which going to hit on about 2 and go from there. It happens from time to time. Hey, we run this ourselves. There is no backup. There is no other people to do this. I'm the program director. I'm the DJ. I'm the station manager. Yeah, all of that. Me and Mo. That's it. Us two. This is what we do. But seriously, we definitely gotta keep getting back to loving like we supposed to. Like, even that with your family, like, it can't be that we just getting together for funerals, you know what I mean, or beef. Somebody got a serious problem, of course everybody's coming together, but I ain't gonna hold y'all, bro. I just want to buy some acres and bring all the people that love me the way I love them. Look, man, build a house over there somewhere, Slim. Take an acre or so for yourself. Let's get this. That's what I want to do with all the people that I love. I'm trying to go get me about 100 acres. And as I keep going back down in my lineage, somebody got some land. Oh, I'm coming to get it. This aborigine is coming to get the land. Oh, you keep you leave the land alone. Can I ask y'all to leave the rest of the mounds alone? Y'all done fucked up enough. You don't see us pissing on none of your ancestors' graves. Ain't nobody whooped they dick out and pissed on the Lincoln Memorial or the Jefferson Memorial or nothing like that. Leave the fucking mounds alone. Everybody always talking about who shouldn't be mad. Anybody else in this country, ancestors had their graves and shit fucked up over here? No? Irish, Scottish, I don't care what Middle Eastern country, any of y'all people's shit got excavated unwillingly over here, just torn down? No. Y'all pyramids and shit still good on the other side, right? They ain't touched one block. Now, why was those so importantly preserved while all the pyramids over here de-bricked and used to build towns with? I don't see that anywhere. Sorry. I looked around and I was like, well, damn. Everybody else's pyramids are fine. Do you really think all the mounds was just hills? Bruh. Don't you think it's kind of odd that the trail worked its way south with the pyramids and some of that shit and the mounds and so forth, that would mean where the pyramids up here? Some of the mounds. Some of the mounds, when you look at them, like a Hokia mound, that thing is humongous. Humongous. Look up Monk's Mound. Humongous. And it's messed up because it's like, you know, certain mounds, you can tell that they was just mounds. But other ones, when you look at them and they got the levels and they go up and you like, bruh, all they did was close off the entrance and leave the dirt. You know. Only reason I say that is because, I mean, just look. If you've ever driven across this country, east to west, north to south, all you got to do is look out your window. You can see it. Like driving the 95 corridor. Whew. When you just look in the trees, you can see it. Like the first time we traveled from here to Vegas was by car. And as you go across, you look and you see it. And then like when we got to like the Rocky Mountains, if you look at the mountains, they're literally small caves all in the mountain where it looked like you could just walk right up in that joint and climb up in there somewhere or lead somewhere. Tons of them. Saw this from Colorado all the way through Arizona, Utah, Nevada, all of it. All the way through to Vegas. What's the difference between the desert in Nevada and the Sahara Desert? Nothing. But there's got to be some reason why so much went into not preserving a lot of things here if this is such a cradle of civilization. I know everybody say the Garden of Eden is in Africa. That's great. Garden of Eden is the start of mankind. Fine. That is the Garden of mankind. Great. I understand that. And that's cool. But what about the stuff that's over here? Like, how is it that the story of Jesus being born of a virgin is accepted? Our whole existence started from one dude who eventually had a chick made from his body. That's cool. But the Turtle Island story couldn't possibly make any sense. Or why? I mean, it's like there is no way to not look at this shit funny. It just seemed funny. Like if I put this same discussion in front of some children, they would probably be like, well, yeah, that is weird. All of this stuff, I mean, how is it that everything over there, oh, don't touch it, wait, they still find the shit in Africa, Egypt, and over in China, and over in different parts of Asia, all that, right? They still discover stuff every day. But the mound building civilizations is older than pretty much all of that shit in that direction that they finding. Yet none of this stuff is preserved. Why is none of the mound builder stuff on display in the Smithsonian? From what I know, oh, that's right, they didn't get the ticket. Why is there no why are there no museums? Why is there no ready information or exhibit to discuss the mound builders? Why are they so hell bent on showing you Aborigines from Australia? Hell, they done brought the Lord Lucy chick. Show me, man. Look, why the hell they ain't brought? Why? Where the old Mac heads? Oh, I mean statues. I mean heads attached to statues. Yeah. Well, oh, look it up. Seriously, we have to we gotta just start using common sense at this point in time. Because I'm just looking around now, and I just see like little kids stuff that just don't make no sense to me. You know what I mean? Like it's getting to a point where it's like, hey man, you believe in gravity? No. How you gonna tell it? How you gonna prove it ain't no gravity? Clouds in the sky hold millions and millions of gallons of water that just decide to fall out the sky whenever it decide to rain. If it was gravity pulling everything down, wouldn't that shit be on our head already? How are the clouds lighter? How do they hold the water? They have an endless amount of water in the sky. It's another damn ocean in them clouds. Why they fell on the shit? If gravity was gravity, planes would. That's a lot of force. So are you flying or are you doing a steady glide down to the ground? You see how that works? It's weight, force. It's like none of it makes any sense. They say people can't fly yet. Somebody can dunk from the free throw line. There are people doing 720s, jumping in the air long enough to put the ball through their legs behind their back and still do a 360 and dunk. That's flight. Leave the ground, travel a distance, land safely. Flight. But they tell you can't fly. They tell you ain't got no you ain't got no psychic abilities or no telepathic abilities. You and your people's ever been in sync so much that y'all say something at the same time? That means y'all communicating telepathically so much amongst each other that y'all end up saying the same things at the same time because y'all in sync. Sound like a superpower to me. Any of y'all really smart? How many of y'all like? I know people who can just they don't measure anything. They just look at it and like Mo go in the kitchen. Mo don't use measuring cups or nothing. Mo eyeballs everything. It's just spacious. You know what I'm saying? She has that spatial ability. Everybody has different abilities. It's just we don't know what they are, and most importantly, we don't know how to enhance them so we can or shape them or hone them. And it's not because you're stupid. It's not because you're weak. It's simply because you do not know. Hell, none of us do. If I knew how to fly, do you think I'd pay for a plane ticket? You know? Like, all right, y'all, I'm going to Florida. That would be what it is. But seriously, it's just time to look around at certain things because it's like, when you look at it, we've been shaped to believe in some of the wildest things. Like people believe in dinosaurs but don't believe in werewolves. So hold on, you believe in a lizard the size of a damn high rise, but you couldn't believe that a wolf could run on his back legs or somebody could turn into something else. Why? What sense does that make? But you believe that a monkey evolved into a person over time, but you don't think that a wolf could evolve into a person or a man could mix with a wolf and figure out how to walk between the two. I mean, it just seems kind of dumb. There are people who need blood in their body to live. Some people can't go out in the sun, but you don't believe in vampires. I mean, The traits are still there. What constitutes truth nowadays? And then you got to remember who taught you all of this. When you go back and think about it, did the information come from a reliable source, or did it just come from who you was told to listen to? I'm sorry. I've seen too much shit on this plane with my own two eyes to buy half of the stuff that's told nowadays and has been told over the years, because once you start to see with your own eyes, then it's like, you just, it start with one thing. I'll tell you that it always start with that one thing. Everybody will get that moment when they get that one thing that just flick the switch on you. Right there. And you're gonna, it's like, and I'm gonna tell you when it's gonna I'm gonna tell you when you know it happened. Cause it's gonna be like somebody gave you a brand new set of eyeballs. Cause you're gonna look at everything different. And it's gonna be different like, hold up. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, I see. Like now, even when we look at architectural structures and like different things, it's from an enjoying standpoint, but it's also now you have the ability to observe things from not just a regular observer, but you can observe things from an analytical standpoint. Sometimes you can observe things from a historical standpoint, from a spiritual standpoint, from a astrological standpoint, depending on what it is. A zodiological standpoint, it doesn't matter. It's just like the more you start to open your mind up, the more your mind opens up itself. So it's like with us, we gotta process information that gives our brain, that makes our brain open up different parts to process. Cause like your brain is not gonna process history with the same part of your brain that may deal with mathematics, or the same part that may deal with zoology or geology or geography or pharmacology or physiology or physics. You know, it's just the more you do, the more parts of your brain open up, and then the more parts of your brain reconnect, and the more of your brain will begin to work together. But it's about which knowledge you put in your brain, because a lot of information that has been given to us has been given to us to shape our reality a certain way, to put certain limits and vices on you immediately. I always ask people this question. If nobody ever told you you couldn't fly, do you think you would have ended up flying? I'd say yes, because just think, if never in your life you were told that there was a such thing as gravity, and let's say the first thing you saw was a bird fly, who's to say that if your mind isn't pushed back into that mindset? Because you know, as you come from being a baby, you have to adjust to whatever's being taught to you. So if somebody start telling you, oh, no, you can't do this, you can't do that, this, that, and the third, but they don't quite shape it a certain way. Like all children, we don't know what children are speaking when they babies. We don't know what that language they speaking is, but we do know that they are way more clairvoyant and their minds are way more active before they start speaking the language. When they doing all that gibberish, all the other stuff inside them is on high. That's why they see the stuff we don't see. That's why a baby, before, as soon as you pick a, no, he ain't got to talk now. Nah, nope, not this nigga. Nah, somebody else now. Yeah. See, unfortunately, our journey is we have to come into this world. We are learned. We are taught the ways of this world. It's all piled up on top of you, and then you have to figure out how to peel all of the bullshit off you. So you out there like this and shit, like with a chisel through your whole life, and it's gonna take the information that you put in your body to, knock some of that shit loose. You know, it's gonna knock some of that. It's gonna knock it off you. It's gonna crack that shell of BS that's been put around you from going through, from what you learned in class. And it's like when you go to school, you know what you're learning. It's part of a curriculum, but parents, you have to go and look at what they're being taught, and you need to know the correct way. Because I'm sorry, every school system, not the teachers, didn't say the teachers, I said the system, is not designed to give you the information that you're supposed to have. It's going to give you the information that it wants you to obtain. It's like if you running a scheme or something and you want to give these people the part of the plan that you want them to know because you're going to get their ass too. That's what this is. I only need you to know enough to do what I need you to do. Period. Here's your diploma. All right. Now, I want y'all to know that you will forever hear me tell you to learn and study, and not just in the books. I mean, take some time to learn who you are. Study yourself. Go outside and experience the world. See, people don't understand. Having fun is still studying, because you are studying how to enjoy yourself. Having fun is still studying. Going out and experiencing life is the biggest study of all, because the only way you can study life is to experience. It's a hands-on thing. You can't just sit back here and be like, yeah, I'm gonna live life from this chair right here. I'm gravy. You ain't living life, you living chair. Some people are afraid to go outside. Don't be. There is nothing wrong with being intelligent, but you got to be more than just that. Go out into the world and learn what the world has. Go see it for yourself, because, see, we in an age now where everybody just, long as it's in a video, if you can see it on TV, you all right. Man, I can see it on TV. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight. There ain't no big deal. I can see it. We gotta get away from that right there, because what happens is now people don't like to go out. Man, I mean, most people, especially like people that live in the city, we ain't nobody about to go out for no nature walks or nothing. The most nature you gonna see is in whatever movie you watching, and they ass is in the woods. But you need to go back outside and walk into the forest and stuff where you live at, because guess what? If you ever need to go in there, you need to know what kind of animals might be in there. If you want to camp out for a night, you want to take the children somewhere, go fishing. It might be a lake or something not that far outside of town. But you don't know, you not knowing nothing about the environment around you, because all you do is sit in the house. You know, you can learn a lot from reading and studying and watching lectures and videos and all that, but the other side of all of that is the experiencing and the application of what you've been studying and learning this whole time. See, you can sit here and read a book about something all day and know what the book said verbatim until you actually go out and do it. Then it's just some information you know. And, you know what I'm saying, in order to master something, you got to apply it, period. My acronym is SLAM. I study it until I learn it. Once I learn it, I start applying it, and I keep applying it until I've mastered it. And then I keep it in my list of trades and in my damn toolbox. Because that's what you're supposed to do with any information that you really want to utilize. You're going to have to study. That's the process of the learning. That's how you learn. You learn by studying. And once you went through the book part of it, now you got to start doing the other part of the learning, where you can physically apply that to your day-to-day or in your existence, And then once you start applying it, you don't want to just apply the shit all right. You don't want to just do okay at it. Nah, you want to be the best at it, at everything you do. It is no point in starting anything if you do not plan on being the best at it. If you got into anything to be second, sit your ass down. Because the only way anything grows or anything evolves is when people are doing their best and people are trying their hardest to up the bar, push the limits, give somebody else something new to look at, give another person another goal to reach for, because that's how it's supposed to be. We make each other better. Still shopping still. So if I'm doing music and you doing music, I'm not going to try to do the same music you doing, but I'm going to try to put out as many cranking ass hits as I can and hope that you want to be like, you know what, I need to put me out some more bangers too. I ain't asked you to do the same music I did. I just said give them some more to listen to. Right now, we at a stage in life where if you cut on the radio in most cities right now, it just sound like one long-ass trap song on certain hours of the day. It just sound like one long-ass trap song with a whole bunch of features, like an old No Limit song and shit. You know what I mean? It like 12 Bammers on one song. I got a couple of them in here we going to release, but it ain't going to sound like what you hear nowadays. Ain't going to be no trap. Ain't going to be no trap. Not that. And I'm going to say that for later. Yeah, I'm going to say that statement for later. Yeah. Shout out to all y'all that keep doing this goddamn freestyle challenge to on the 3-6 Mafia who run it joint. One thing though, I'm gonna need y'all bammers to actually freestyle. Hold on before I finish. If you know you can't freestyle, don't. Okay? Just don't. Okay? Just leave it alone. There's no need. Y'all can't be running around here writing verses and think just because you wrote a jump with no hooks, it's a freestyle. That is not what a freestyle is. If you are not making that shit up on the spot off the top of your head when the beat hit, it's not a freestyle. Period. Some of y'all can actually freestyle. Motherfucking kudos and all that to y'all. Keep it up. Some of y'all bammers is just writing hot ass verses and then want to call it a freestyle talking about you got bars. Bruh. Come on, man. For real? Why? For what? What are you doing? Look, I'm going to set this straight and I'm going to do this nice and simple for you. Mumble is not rap. In order to rap, you must talk. People must be able to hear what you say. You want to call it mumble music? Call it mumble music. But do not call it rap. You see what I'm saying? I can't hear nothing you saying out your mouth. It sounds like you got a mouthful of marbles and shit. Or you just a nigga in the booth that forgot your verse and you don't want to admit it because your dumb ass forgot your verse, so you keep dog. That's not rap, bro. That's mumbling. Look, if you want to rap like a nigga hit you in your mouth and your shit wide shut, that's fine, but don't call it rap. You disrespecting rap. Scarface is rap. Big Pun is rap. Tony Blunt is rap. Lady Moet Beast is rap. 3-6 Mafia is rap. Kendrick Lamar is rap. You see what I'm saying? He got some hip hop in him too. I'm going to discuss that in a minute too. I need y'all to stop giving Bama's passes cause the producer like that. Don't give him a pass. Go support the producer. Let me suggest this to y'all producers. Do me a favor. All y'all hot ass beats y'all sold. The next time you sell them, right when you sell them all off, make a disc and just sell the beats in the store. Like the instrumental CDs they used to do back in the day. Just sell your beats. I bet you your beat disc can make more than the Bama who spit on your junk that some garbage do. Sell your beat CD. Because I would rather just listen to your beats. Because some of these Bamas just ain't worthy of them. People be hearing me talk about trap. You think I don't like trap beats? No, I hate the fact that the Bamas that's rapping on these cranking ass beats ain't got no bars. That's my problem. It ain't gonna never be. I make beats. I love everything I'm hearing. I just don't like the fact that y'all got all these hitting ass joints with these banging ass 808s, and y'all got all these trash compactor mouth ass dudes rapping on them joints. I understand you need your money, but at some point in time, man, either y'all need to go back to school and start reading some books or start studying. You need to gargle twice a day and get that shit out the back of your throat. I don't know what you need to do, but you need to get to lyrics. And it's fucked up because some of y'all, at first I was thought it was just a style, but some of y'all just really can't talk worth of shit. Even in a conversation, you still goddamn mumbling. I'm like, hold on. My country niggas talk better than you. They got some slang on it, but damn, you don't have no intelligence. It's not about, it's the fact that you have nothing to say. That's my problem. I'm going to say this because for some reason, nobody else won't say it. We don't care how much dope you got. We don't care how much jewelry you got. Because guess what? Every time one of you stupid ass dudes jump on TV and tell me you paid $10 million for your chain, I laugh. Because the minute your dumb ass put that chain on your skin, it dropped a third in value. So that mean that 10 million just dropped down to about 6.5. You know what I'm saying? 6.2, some shit like that. So you go ahead. We don't care about your bad bitches. Let me explain to you why. I said this the other day, and I'm going to say it again one great time for you on the Midday Blend. Show me one bad bitch that ain't covered in fake shit. Show me one bad bitch that ain't got a head full of tracks, a face full of makeup, eyelashes, lipstick, done waist trained her pelvis inside out, and she can't come outside unless she got a $3,000 outfit. Let me tell you my definition of a bad bitch. A masculine female, which means she can stand in a room amongst the men and not be no sucker. Don't mean she gay. Don't mean she dumb. Bitch in my sense, it's an acronym. Beautiful, intelligent, tough, courageous, honorable. If you really a bad bitch, take all that shit off and come outside as yourself. See, the baddest women on the planet is the ones that can walk outside with none of that shit on and you still look at her like, oh my God. God damn. And I ain't even just talking about her body. See, what's wrong with a lot of you dudes? You get caught up in a woman that you can't stop looking at her ass. I fell in love with a woman who I couldn't stop staring in her eyes. Bad bitch. If you can't take all that shit off and he don't still stare at you like you the greatest thing in his life, he love the bad bitch. He don't love you. Bad bitch. If all you got to offer is the fact that you got a nice body and some pussy and you bad, that makes you baggage. Bad bitch. If all you gonna talk about when you got a platform is your hair and your nails and how you got these niggas all up in you and sucking on you and whatever, that's your personal life, bad bitch. That's the shit that stay in the house. See, that's the difference between a bad bitch and a woman, lady, or classy. If you gotta become a bad bitch for your man to love you, lose him. Cause if you gotta become a whole nother woman, you gotta put on a whole nother you in the morning. I don't know how that works. Now, fellas that want these bad bitches, why? Oh, a lot of you niggas got caught up with the bad bitch because you just needed the bitch that you could buy. Yeah, most of these, look, all bad bitches trying to do is get paid. How many bad bitches you know in love? Oh, I mean real love, not TV love. Not everybody know your business love. I mean y'all in love. Let me explain something to you. You don't need to be a bad bitch. Be beautiful you. And I'm gonna tell you why you can't be bad bitch. Cause bad bitch gonna cost you. Bad bitch is gonna make you miss your man. Because he gonna be looking for you. And all he gonna see is the bad bitch covering you with the fucking straight ass fur hair that look like horsetail and the tons of makeup on, and you done tried to clown couture your shit to make your nose look skinny. You done for what? Baby, take it off. I'm talking to you. Take all of it off. Because see, the man that really loves you, the day you take it all off, he gonna say you the most beautiful fucking woman he ever seen in his life. And he gonna ask you, well, why the fuck did you have all that shit on in the first place? What is wrong with you? Covering all this for what? He'll be more offended when you put on makeup than he will be if you don't wear any. Cause see, any nigga that like a bad bitch, any man that want that bad bitch, he don't want you. And I'm gonna tell you why I know he don't want you. You ever seen what makeup do to your skin? Huh? Do you know the lasting effects of using makeup on a regular basis? Ain't no man that give a shit about you and your health and wants you to be around finna tell you to put that shit on you all day, every day. Not when he know it's gonna destroy the skin under it. Now, when he know after 10, 15 years of that shit, you're going to have little craters and shit all in your face because the damn makeup that ate your pores up. You done suffocated your pores so much and caked them full of foundation that your face ain't right no more. No man that care about you going to be asking you to do that to you. No man that care about you going to ask you to put somebody else's hair on top of the hair that comes from out your scalp. Because that's the hair he really want to run his fingers through. That's the hair he really want to pull. Grow it out. So what is thick? You can grab a fro too, you know. Grow your hair out. Your hair. I get so, I feel so bad because I've seen so many sisters where, like, if you catch them in between their weaves, they like broken people. Like, if you catch her with just her hair out, it don't matter how much of a body she got or don't got, how much money she do or don't got, with her living arrangements, it don't, none of that matter. If you catch her without her hair done, there's no confidence there. We cannot have this. And fellas, we got a shitload to do with this. You're running around, just at some point in time, shit went wrong. And it's our fault because we took on the mindset of the other motherfuckers and started objectifying the shit out of our own woman. Horribly. Like, ain't nobody give a shit about no butt cheeks until, like, around that pumps in the bump rump shaking shit started. Then all of a sudden, baby got back and all that shit started running. Then all of a sudden, the ass was the thing. And I thought about that, and I was like, well, who own the labels that put that shit out? Why was these hit songs when shit like self-destruction and all that was getting pushed in the motherfucking dirt? How the fuck did MC Hammer become a millionaire? But KRS-One, Public Enemy, Boogie Down Productions, any of them niggas broke. I ain't gonna say they broke, but I'm gonna say they should have been millionaires, if not billionaires, for the type of shit they was teaching. But nah, they wasn't regularly on your radio station. They wasn't regularly on your television. Hell nah, they wasn't playing their music videos that much. They pretty much left them on the box where you had to request they ass for a long time because it was like, we won't have y'all in regular rotation with all this otherness. Fellas, I want you to keep this in mind. Right? When you about to be that damn disrespectful to a woman, I didn't say this one, you know. Now, let me get this very clear. There are some females that do not treat themselves like women, and they carry themselves in a certain way. Look, if you acting like a bitch, you gonna get carried like one. It's two different types of bitches in this world. It's like it's two different types of niggas. Now, excuse the language, but you know the difference between a woman and a hoe. Ladies, you know the difference between a man and a punk ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga, whichever category you like to use. But you know the difference between the two. We need to get back to acting like we know better. Fellas, treat a woman like a woman. Ladies, treat a man. Women, treat a man like a man. But at the same time, we got to get rid of these unnecessary barriers because some of you women, you've been lusted after so much or you've dealt with so many of the wrong dudes that you're so defensive that even if someone genuinely would like to say hello to you or pay you a compliment, you going to say some angry woman shit out your mouth like, fuck you all in my face. Well, why you want to say hi to me? And you can't be blamed because Most of that is due to some ain't shit nigga that didn't treat you right in the beginning. But you gotta get some of that up off you yourself too, because you don't want to get caught up in being that way and you ain't got to. See what I'm saying? You don't want to get caught up in doing that on a regular basis, and now you done became salty. Cause see, dudes do it too. You know what I'm saying? They get their little heart broken, and all of a sudden, all these bitches ain't shit. All these hoes out to get my money. No, 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 no. I'm gonna tell both sides something very important. You are solely responsible for who you give your heart to. He ain't steal your heart. She ain't steal your heart just because they might have made you feel real special with what they did to you or for you. You still have to agree to give your heart to somebody. They don't just walk through and like, let me hold that, Slim. Yeah, I'm going to hold that for you. Yeah, it's cool. Now, don't worry about it. I got your heart, man. It's cool. It's just me, man. Chill. Ain't how that go. So, you got to know what you doing and who you doing it with. And know that all of it got consequence. So, think about that. Look into it carefully. And don't go looking for love. Please don't. Just live your life and be happy with yourself and do right by the people that you care about. But please, don't set out into the world looking for love. You will not find it. Because love will always find you. It might catch you in the most awkward place. Hell, you could be just hosting an open mic and have an artist come up on stage, and then 11 years later. No, it didn't actually go like that. But, hey, you just never know what opportunity will present itself, but you don't want to miss your love, the love that's looking for you, trying to force love into your life. Go do what makes you happy. Go take care of whatever it is you need to take care of. You know, get your home in order. Get your house. Get your vehicle. Get all the things that make you happy. Because, see, the one thing people make the mistake on is they want to hurry up and fall in love. But the one thing you got to remember about falling in love is, in order to properly love somebody the way you want to love them or the way they deserve to be loved, especially if they love you like that, you got to already be happy going in. Because, see, a lot of people, they'll jump into marriages unfulfilled. Like, I know some people that was married their whole life. Some people can do that. Like, they was high school sweethearts, and even now, they just was happy with each other. And that's beautiful. But there are others where, after a few years, they were like, reality kicking, like, damn, I ain't really even get to do nothing. I ain't had no experiences. I want to go out and live my life. That's why the whole falling in love and merge thing, go out and experience life. I didn't say go out here and be a whore and just sleep with everything that got something the opposite of you, or, I didn't say that. I said go experience your life. You will have people you may have nights with. There are those you won't. You pick and choose who you do what with, but go experience your life and go on the adventures that you want to go on, because if you settle down, there's a difference between finding someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with and settling down. Because, see, when you settle down, that means you about to stop moving like you used to. That's why most people that you settle down, they ain't doing this no more. They ain't doing that no more. Everything is about to change, and that's why you see the movies. They're like, man, you really about to get married, man? It's about to be a big change. Not always the case. Depends on who you are deciding to spend the rest of your life with. I would suggest and strongly recommend spending the rest of your life with someone it hurts not to be around. And I don't mean like the sexual, oh, I need some action right now. Oh, I want your body craving. I mean, Like when they not there, you feel like a part of you is not in your house. Like even though you know wherever they at, they straight. It just feel like part of you went out the door when they went out the door. Like that piece of you, you can feel that piece where it's at, but it's just the fact that you know it's not in the same room as you. When you love somebody like that, and I don't mean the obsessive, oh, you can't go nowhere, because see, that's unhealthy. One thing you gonna know going in a relationship, if you going in with the intentions of controlling the other party or directing which way they gonna go eventually, that is going to fall through for you. It will not work out. Eventually that is going to hit rock bottom, and you don't want that. So try not to. Keep that out of your situation. Me personally, I'm a Scorpio. Scorpios, this is strictly for you. Yes, we are very secretive. And some Scorpios lie their ass off. If you want that person, you'll know when you find it. When we find the one we want, we can almost smell it on them. But they don't lie. I know a lot of some Scorpios have a tendency to lie their ass off, even when they don't have to. Don't. See, I grew up. I'm right dead smack ass in the middle of the sign, so I got the best of both worlds, like all of the pros, and I got the cons too. I won't say which cons. I'll just say I'm loyal to a fault. It's a pro and a con. You got me forever. That's why I be careful about who I let have me. If I love you, you my people forever. I don't care if I don't see you for years, forever. When I see you again, pick up right where we left off, forever. But at the same time, trust me, I have had people who have known more than half of my life who I was not around me no more. It hurts, but guess what? Love is a two-way street because it's all based on who you love. If you love someone who does not appreciate your love the way that you expect them to, that can turn out to be a hurtful situation for you down the road. So it's like with everything you want, you don't want 50-50s. You don't want 50-50. That just means both of y'all is a half-ass. You want both sides to be willing to put up 100. Understand? If you put up 50, if you only putting in 50% and they putting in 50%, only both of y'all putting in half-assing. Y'all both need to be putting in 100%. Cause see, that's what happened. A lot of people just go ahead and we both put in 50%. That means y'all ain't put in enough. Do your math. Just saying. And you got to think about that. Like a lot. Because, like, the numbers are a necessity. No, I'm just playing. The numbers ain't the necessity. The necessity is you just treating each other like you're supposed to. Okay? Everybody has, debates and stuff, I guess. I mean, depends on you and the person you with. But, like, when you really love somebody, like, even before you guys get intimate. See, this is when you start knowing you really love being around somebody, because most of the time you'll enjoy their company way before you ever come across each other in that nature. You'll just have an understanding. And if you do find that feeling, you should see how far that goes. Like, if you guys end up being intimate, so be it. But, like, don't, like, go in looking for that. Because only reason I say that is because great sex can cloud judgment. Let's just say it for what it is. it clouds judgment. And if someone gives you an experience that you haven't experienced before, you're going to look at them differently regardless. Some people have already grown up to a point where they can enjoy themselves and still be competent of who they are and know where they ass at. There are others where once they have the time of their life, that's it. It's like dirty dancing, flying and shit. You know what I mean? They in the air. They can't get down. So I would say, now I'm going to tell you the other reason why, like, some people were like, oh, I'm going to just wait till I get married. That is dumb. Because what if you love everything about this person and then y'all get married and y'all finally decide to do the do and they are like complete garbage? You know what that ends up being? A divorce, because somebody's getting cheated on. Period. I know a lot of people say, look, that ain't a big deal. You must be the one slumming in bed. Because I'm going to tell you right now, and this applies for males and females. If they not getting what they supposed to get at home, they going outside. I'm sorry, fellas. Every time you and your woman have a conversation of that nature, it should be better than your honeymoon. Every time. I don't care if it's 10 years later, you should still be putting a look of surprise on her face. Understand? There should still be a wow. She should still be able to take a nap afterwards. Or just fall asleep right there. I'm only talking, fellas, listen to me. Listen to me very carefully, because this is very, very important. This word, keep it in your head. Climax. She knows what that is. And if she hasn't seen it, you should help her. It's necessary, fellas, because 3 things women want, 3 guaranteed things they want from you is your time, your love, and some feel good. I won't get into details at the moment. See, if this was after 10 p.m., then the details would be exclusive. I would be teaching class in here, and I would hope that y'all take notes. Because in that department, Scorpios rule. Yep. But seriously, you must know all about the person you plan on spending the rest of your life with. That's why I say if you can't find somebody that you can be yourself around, it's already a waste of your time. Because you got to be able to go in with talking the way you normally talk around your people, hanging around your people the same way you hang. I ain't say you got to go in there just like, hey, what's up, my nigga? What's going on? What's great? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you only go in there, hey, how's it going? Name's Bob. All right. Great to meet you. You know what I'm saying? Go on that thing. Hey, what's going on? How you doing? How you feeling? You know, be yourself. If you know that you like to motherfucking walk around barefooted a lot, and the person you trying to holler at got a problem with feet, not gonna work. Be right back. Music break. Y'all give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna play this good old Cruddy Crankage right here. Y'all take this with y'all. I'll be back in a minute.
You are now tuned in to the CRR Cruddy Right Radio. Hey, is this thing on? Can y'all hear me? Oh, you can. This is a public service announcement. Listen, if you gonna try to rap DC and make it go-go beat? Yeah. Make it sound like the go-go, you damn clowns. For real. Hey, sockhead.
Special dedication going out to the whole DC. DC or nothing, that's right. Give it to you. What is the beast in the monster? Come on. Shout out to the whole Southeast side. That's the 501 Bird Farms. Boy.
I'm about to set this thing on fire like a broken kerosene lamp. Certified postage flow, my shit stamp. The monster here, go reset, go revamp. Spit that highway to hell over here, so switch ramps. A lot power by me, I'm half amp. I'm into move shit bigger than me, I'm half amp. I don't know when to Tyler got replaced with chance. All these artificial champs spit and mediocre rants. You bling rap and false hot cats with plenty gas, exotic women, plenty diamonds, miss packs, giving locations and verses when shit don't happen. That I just wanna know, do y'all work for Google Maps? The way I'm moving hits, they think I'm bagging it up. I'm the best like smoke when we saddle them up. All these supplicants, hey, stop wrapping me up. I'm a monster, motherfucker, this me backing it up. What up? Quit talking, hey, we ain't ratchet, we just ain't rocking. We got the socket wide open, don't